Doug Baldwin and Pete Carroll both said they don't know if they've ever seen you run that fast on the sideline. Did you feel like you were going to extra gear there?
Yeah, I think I finally got to hit that extra gear that, I've been waiting on, and some of my teammates been waiting on, because Doug thinks he's faster than me. So he said after that play, he doesn't think he can run with me anymore. But when I got past that safety, I mean, the biggest thing was that I was thinking is don't get caught. I saw 33 chasing me, and I was kind of like, he got an angle on me. And I was like, if I get caught, I'm not going to hear the end of this whenever we're in meetings. And so I just had to run and give it everything that I had in me. Sure, some of y'all thinking I got to work on my form. I'm pretty sure I got to work on my form a little bit, pick my knees up. But, the biggest thing was I got to get in the end zone. And Jimmy and Nick also did a great job blocking the safety and also blocking the cornerback.
So you're actually thinking about getting flack at team meetings while you're running down the field?
No, I'm not thinking about that. But the biggest thing was, just don't get caught. You never know how many opportunities that you have to be able to make plays like that. And we always talk about making explosive plays. And I think that was one of the things that continued to set the tone in the second half, because we had a great first half and we just continued to run with it.
What did that run tell you after the couple months you've had battling leg?
I think it just told me a lot. The biggest thing that I just learned is I got to continue to keep on fighting. I never had a season like this, that I'm having with, the injuries that I had earlier on and stuff like that. And, it's kind of like what T. Ross was saying, but I didn't get to hear everything. But it seems like, and sometimes you feel like you want to give up. You question everything. You don't know what's going on. And for me, I just had to continue to just depend on my faith and continue to just press on and know that the tunnel is going to end sometime and the sun is going to shine. And, the biggest thing was I just had to continue to fight, continue to press in and continue to accept the game plan and everything that the coaches was doing and just trust it. And I know that it was going to come, and, it came today.
At what point after you hurt your knee did you start to feel like you were back, and did it feel like a game like this was kind of building?
I felt pretty good against Arizona. I got to take the brace off and everything, so it felt really good. And, after that, I just had to continue to work on it. The guys did a great job in treatment, taking care of me, allowing me to be able to get myself back into the position where I could be able to run and make those cuts again. I'm sure it was frustrating, but you got to be able to accept the process and just enjoy the process along the way. Sometimes, I look back and think like, man, week 2 I was hurt. And now look, it's kind of like you see the fight. You see the passion that you had to be able to get yourself back in the lineup, to be able to get yourself right and back out there playing with your brothers again. And not only me, but you see a lot of players like that was hurt, being able to get themselves back in there to be able to play. And it says a lot about our team, and it says, a lot about who we are and who we stand for.
How much was tonight's production a function of how bad things were in Tampa?
The biggest thing was, even though as bad as the game was in Tampa, some of us look at it like it was a nightmare, but it was much needed. We needed to see that we can get beat by any team if we play like that. They had a great game plan. They did a great job against us. And, like I said, nobody wanted to go watch the film, on Monday, but we had to sit there and really watch it. And, it was nasty. It was a lot of things that we needed to work on and a lot of things that we needed to continue to build on. And I think we did a great job with that in our preparation. Starting on Monday when it went to lifting weights, you saw everybody had that different look in their eyes, because we realized that we can get beat. And, thank God that we got beat last week and not in the playoffs, But I'd rather have a game like that in the season than have a game like that in the playoffs. So it really allowed us to be able to see the bigger picture and to continue to be a better team.
When things weren't always going your way this year, other than your faith, who did you kind of lean on, whether it was someone in the team or someone else?
Teammates, family. Those are really the big things. When I was first getting injured, Doug told me how he was his second year and how he was getting injured. And, even when I was talking to my dad and my uncle, they told me just keep on playing, just keep on fighting, because there's sometimes you need to be able to listen to those people. Sometimes you need to sit there and think that even though things aren't going right, you see other people who's having season injuries and stuff like that. And so you don't look at your situation like it's really as bad as it looks, And sometimes, I go out there in the game, and regardless of what I'm going through, I see a little girl wearing number 16. I see, the Seahawks fans still wanting your autograph and stuff like that, and you start to realize that this is bigger than that. It's not about me. It's about, the team. It's about the fans. It's about, this platform that we've been given to be able to inspire kids and stuff like that. And so, of course, I wanted to be able to excel and do a lot of the things, that I hope that I can continue to do. but it was just being able to see the bigger picture and to be able to enjoy this moment. You know, I never know when it's going to end for me. And so being able to enjoy it with my teammates, enjoy it with my family, you know, my mom, aunt, and pastor came out here, you know, to be able to watch the game today, and that's a blessing. You know, some people don't get to have their parents and stuff to be able to come watch them play, and so for them to be able to fly out here and watch me play, I mean, that's a blessing. You know, I look at it to be able to go out here and play against these guys, that's a blessing. Not everybody makes it to the NFL, and so you got to be able to count your blessings and just enjoy the opportunity and go out there and make the best out of it, because one day it's going to end, and I don't want to have any regrets looking back.
Anything else, guys?
Thank you.